Hello and welcome back to another RuneScape 3 update video. The update has just dropped and I'm going to go over exactly what's been going on. Now, one of the first things that's happened is there's 5 new bank presets for members. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which means you can get so much more gear set up in those presets. I currently don't have too many presets set up just because just back in the day when you didn't get so many for free, I just kept cycling between them and I kind of stuck with that. But yeah, 5 new bank presets, which is just free for members, which is really, really helpful. Now, next up is this new ability, Seize. Now, Seize, as the description says, stops all current and pending attacks. So it stops any in-use channeled ability, cancels any queued abilities, including those queued by Revolution, disables auto-retaliate for 6 seconds, prevents familiars from attacking for 6 seconds, attacking an enemy will cancel the effect, and Revolution mode will not trigger this ability. Which I think is really cool. I want to give it a go at... I don't want to go to a boss and use it just because I don't particularly want to die today. We should start hitting this dude. Now if IQX... Wait a second, no, I want to use that, but... Did it happen... What I want to know is if it happened straight away. It looks like it hasn't got a cooldown. And yeah, it pretty much stops you attacking, so you can't then use another ability to sort of go onto it. But let's have a look. If I press D and then... Oh, okay, brilliant. It stops you, like, in the middle of the animation. I thought it might stop after the attack. So if you, for example, it would be quite helpful at Araxi if you were doing snapshot. Not snapshot, sorry. Rapid fire, and suddenly you saw a mirrorback spider or some shit. Like, it would probably help to be able to just go, oh well, I'm channeling this ability and I'm just going to hit 2 and it's going to stop it. I mean, that first hit got through, which is a little bit inconvenient from Fury there, but I think that's still a pretty cool addition to the combat system. Now, another thing to look at is there is an option for boss instance timers to be implemented. So, if we go to the information windows setting here and go to boss kill timer. Yeah, boss instance timer displays the boss instant kill timer while inside a rented instance. Changes to this setting come into effect when you join the next boss instance. So that's quite cool. Nice little addition. It's automatically ticked for you anyway. And yeah, the next thing up is apparently Scrimshaws of the same type can be combined. So if I try and use that on there, brilliant, okay. And then I could do the same with this. I'd have to activate this first, use that on there. Oh, that is so much better, isn't it, really? Like, that is really cool because, I mean, aside from the inventory space, the bank space it was taking up, it's very annoying having to, like, the only reason I've not been using Scrimshaws when I AFK is I just can't be bothered to swap a new one in every time I've been, after each hour. It's just a bit of a pain. So, really cool that that's been done. Now, next up, the beach has in fact returned to Gielinor, and I believe I missed the beach from before, so this is quite strange for me. Oh, happy hour, what is this? Current weather condition is cool, and my frame rate's gone to about 2 frames per second. Okay. Oh, goodness, I'm lagging. A dungeoneering hole? What does this do? Really? Free dungeoneering experience? I mean, again, not particularly great experience, but I mean, you could sit here. Like, let's see how long it's taken. About every 4 seconds we're getting a drop. So if we've got 168 times 15 equals what? 2,500-ish a minute times 60 would equal about 130 KXP an hour around about. Is that right? I mean, it's just quick maths off the top of my head. I don't know if that's right, but that's absolutely mental. Okay. Again, not bad AFK really at all, is it? Bloody hell, what are we getting? Whoa, we got a bronze sandals token. Yeah, go on then, I'll redeem it, why not? You can, oh, so you can get the, everything from, like, doing the activities. That's really cool. Here's Rainer. So, yeah, this is one thing I wanted to check was you can get a clue scroll, a sandy clue scroll. Investigate a magic portal that will take you to a faraway land where you will see creatures you would never expect to find in Gielinor. That wouldn't be the World Guardian's Gate, would it? So I was just looking around for this clue, and I found this oddment store. I'll show you where it is actually. It's at Sheldon here, and you can buy things with with your oddments. And obviously, being an Iron Man, I have absolutely no need for oddments. So, oh, is it going to have all of these different? Because there was that sort of thing about how they were going to bring back all of these different overrides that were here before. I want to see what some of the like more expensive ones are, so like the walks and stuff like that. I'd really like a walk one, that would be cool. Okay, that clue scroll has been completed. Sandy Casket, we got 113k, brilliant. And what's this Sandy Casket? 1.2 mil, an adamant cane, okay. That's a bit cool. And now I believe you get those daily, which is cool, so I'll be definitely doing those just for free stuff, basically. So that is kind of it for in-game content. Now I've just gone on to the Ninja Strike 24. Of course, we've already talked about the bank preset, the bosses, with the timer and stuff like that. They've added new graphics for the boss kill timer. Achieving a new best time kill will now show you how you've improved compared to your previous best. Phase number and enrage percent are now displayed under the boss's health bar for both Araxor and Araxi. The now redundant enrage buff icon has been removed. After each boss kill, players will receive a message stating that their current kill count. Another message has been added for milestone kill counts. The terminology used for the entrances to boss fights is now more consistent and will be labelled either instanced encounter or uninstanced encounter. The term custom encounter has been removed. Messaging has been added to various places informing Iron Men that they may only enter an instance encounter. Combat quality of life. So the seize ability that we've talked about, which, yeah, we've already talked about that basically. The effect ends when, you know, after 6 seconds or if you attack something or whatever, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Added the ability to customize how perks on equipment are viewed. So augmented items and gizmo shells can now display both perk icons and text, only icons or only text, and this setting is found under the invention menu under the skills and experience section of the gameplay settings. Skills are now listed in alphabetical order in the settings, which is probably quite helpful. Scrimshaws of the same type can now be combined to increase their longevity up to a maximum of 24 hours in one Scrimshaw. If the total is over 24 hours, you'll receive a new Scrimshaw with the remainder, and used and combined Scrimshaws can also be divided, which splits them down into new ones. Scrimshaws created in this fashion will be full and may be traded if applicable. Weapon tooltips now display attack range, which is probably a really cool thing to look at, actually. Let me check the bank. Here we are. Range 9. Yeah, that's really cool. What about that? Range 8 for an attuned crystal staff, range 8 for a chaotic staff, range 2 for a crystal halberd, and by that I'm guessing it means squares. Range 8 for a polypore staff. Range 1 obviously for melee weaponry and stuff like that, but that's really cool. I think that's something that's just going to help new players a lot more to understand why certain weapons might be a bit more favourable. Yeah, really cool. Back to it then. Desktop users are now able to see the value of a dropped item stack and a list of individual items in the stack. This setting can be toggled on and off in the item drop section of the gameplay settings. Players may now collect as many salve shards from the haunted mines as they desire. The text descriptions of attack options in the gameplay settings are now more descriptive. Okay, mobile improvements. Added additional information about performance impact when adjusting the advanced graphics option on mobile, and fixed an issue that could cause the revolution bar on mobile to not draw correctly. Changes have been made to that users can access the chat window on mobile, so they may chat while their player character is transmogrified or transformed. Dave and Dale fixes. On the Dave and Dale tutorial, when leveling up either attack and fishing, the first level up camera pans highlighting unlocked content now occur if the player has completed the sandbox goal by following the alternate path. I've talked about Dave and Dale a lot. It means nothing to me. I'll have to do it one day, but not the moment. They've also fixed an issue on the Dave and Dale tutorial where the player would become stuck in combat by the on-screen level up tutorial. Other improvements. Upgrades and extras help information has been updated to provide info regarding the marketplace. Fixes. Stalling, rack, and ruin will no longer prevent the ability from reverting to rack, preventing a crash that could occur when destroying skilling outfits and other related items in the inventory. Users logging into an account with an invalid Slayer task will now have their Slayer task removed. Players that were unable to progress the Slayer task will now be able to claim a new task on login, and fixed an issue that was preventing Vanica from allowing users to adjust their Varrock teleport. Okay, brilliant, that's the end of that. Now, community. Yes, the Elder God Wars content reveal. I'm very excited about this. At 4 PM game time on Friday the 16th of July, there is going to be a reveal trailer premiere to show basically what's going to be going on in this quest, and I'm very excited for that. I'll be tuning in for that more than likely, provided I'm not working, and that's going to be on their YouTube channel, youtube.com/RuneScape. There's also going to be live streams, as there typically is. So Tuesday the 13th at 4 PM game time, the beach skill and chill will be going on, so you can join on World 84 and join the live stream. And then on Wednesday the 14th at 4 PM, there is going to be JMods doing their PVM series that they're doing as well. Again, we've got some cool art going on here. This is from Gorok, which is really cool. Some screenshots going on. Okay, brilliant. That's just fantastic. Is that actually in game? I thought someone drew that, but they're all actually lying down, aren't they? I guess it's kind of cool. Yeah, I guess that's it for the... Wow, 95,000 people online. I remember looking at that, like, when everything started to go downhill and, like, it was at, like, 30k or something, and to see it at almost 100,000 now is really cool. That is all we're going to focus on for this episode. I did want to do a little bit more with this beach, but it'll end up becoming a half-hour video of me just chatting about things that no one wants to hear. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the next one.